So Jamie, this is the first time that we've spoken. Simon, this is the first time that we've actually chatted, face to face. But pleasure to meet both of you. My name is Dempsey Pillot. I am the editor-in-chief for a site called the DisInsider. And as I explained to Simon, I had a great interest in this film for an obvious reason. It's Mickey Mouse. Let's get to it, okay?
Sure thing. Happy New Year, brother.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Hey, can I ask one question first?
Absolutely.
Are you affiliated with Disney in any way, or are you just you're a super
Not
fan?
affiliated with Disney. We're a part of their press list and stuff, so we do cover some Disney events and stuff, but we're not owned by Disney or anything like that.
This doesn't matter to us, by the way. We were just curious if the DisInsider was a Disney spokes thing. I don't know.
No.
We didn't know.
I'm not trying to catch you in a gotcha. This isn't
Mate, we would happily take a call from Disney itself. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We just didn't know.
I'm not trying to serve you papers or anything like that.
No. We're not. There's no hate.
Let me. All right. I just want to cut to the chase. You said Happy New Year. Less than 24 hours after the character entered public domain, we got a trailer for this movie. How long was it in gestation for, and where did the idea come from?
Well, we were talking about it from the summer of 2023. I mean, we knew that this was coming up, but there was lots of articles, Jamie was saying, like last year, about Disney was about to lose the copyright on Steamboat Willie, on 1st of January 2024. We were very surprised that we were the only ones that sort of worked towards that to go, oh, okay, well, what's something new and fun and creative we can do with the character? And we thought we'd honestly be one of 100 movies.
We did. I lost a bet with Simon. I owe money now.
Yeah. He owes me $20.
I thought that
he hasn't paid.
I will. I promise. God damn it! Stop bringing it up.
But we did. We thought we'd be one of many. Mate.
We thought we'd be lost in the shuffle, to be completely honest. But we were the only ones, so we won the lottery.
So far.
Well, mate.
Yeah. It doesn't matter now.
First place is first place.
So that's the thing, right? You guys were the first to do it. Now this obviously opens the door, but in a way, you guys that had already the door opened for you with the Winnie the Pooh movie.
Absolutely. We love that movie and we love what those guys did with it. I mean, it was great to see what they did with it. And those guys are doing a sequel. We can't wait. We'll be first in line to see that one too. We're big fans of, that was something we should start out by saying is that we're actually big fans of Disney, not just Disney reimagined into horror movies or something like that. We're big Disney fans in general. So this is just our opportunity to be playful and creative with the character. And that's exactly what we did. We had a ridiculous idea and we made it.
And honestly, the trailer looks fantastic. I was not expecting it to look as thrilling as it is, and I'm excited to check it out.
Thank you, sir.
No, and it was the same thing kind of with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. We got a bunch of posters and teasers and synopses way before the actual first trailer came out, and all of it looked kind of meh. But then you watch the trailer, you're like, oh, this is the real deal. Yeah. And your movie looks like the real deal. Simon, you said you were the one dressed as Mickey in the movie. Is that true?
He plays Mickey Mouse.
I'm Mickey, yeah.
Is the character named Mickey in the movie?
Well, we don't actually. I mean, it is Mickey, but we don't. I mean, nobody ever calls him Mickey. He doesn't ever say hello. I'm Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, he doesn't introduce himself.
Yeah, it's not that type of movie. Hi, I'm Mickey Mouse. I'll be killing you today.
or Steamboat Willie, I think, is the technical term. That's
Steamboat Willie, yes, 1928 Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse.
Yes,
but it is Mickey Mouse. It's a Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
And why that character? Why horror? As we've already mentioned, Disney already has a couple of other public domain characters. I think Peter Pan also entered the public domain this year. Why the fixation on him, and why horror?
Well, I mean, to be able to take this iconic character that we all grew up with and place him in a situation where he's killing people. I mean, it's never been done before. We have the opportunity to play with this character as an open domain character. We can do anything we want with him. We've seen him as this lovable childhood character. What's the polar opposite of the Mickey Mouse that we all know? And it's a slasher Mickey Mouse. And who doesn't want to see that? Who doesn't want to see Mickey Mouse killing people?
I mean, it's as ridiculous an idea as it sounds. We just had fun doing it. I thought, why not turn it on its head? That's what public domain allows us to do. And Jamie's right. It was the most fun we could have with the character. It's the polar opposite of it. So it wouldn't be very interesting if we put Mickey Mouse in a live action comedy movie. It's that was sort of covering ground that arguably Disney already had. We don't want any brand confusion. So Disney are definitely not in the business of making a Mickey Mouse horror movie, so there's nobody's going to be confused about that. So yeah, it was just a crazy idea, and like, why not? Like, we could use Peter Pan, and we could use other things, and
maybe we will. And maybe we will. But I mean, like, obviously, there's a pent-up demand for this. Like, we shook the world. We were the most talked about movie on planet Earth on January 2nd. There is like a huge pent-up demand for people that want to see Mickey Mouse killing people. Apparently.
Really, seriously, I guess it's always been in the back of people's heads. They just didn't want to say it.
It's just a morbid curiosity, isn't it? People want to see their things inverted. It's just it's something weird that people just want to, and you're like, and why not? You know, like that's what art is. You know, art is things ever evolving. This is just another iteration of the character, and after our one, there'll be another one. Someone else will do, and we'll be first in line to watch that too.
Yeah,
it's important to remember too. We've been saying too, like, you know, Disney had some of their first big hits by using open domain characters. So I kind of feel like now this is just kind of gone full circle.
You really hit the nail on the head, and that's kind of where I was going to go with my next question. You know, Brothers Grimm would probably be upset at Disney nowadays.
If the Grimm's fairy tales were their sources and they did wonders with that, then we're only doing the same. You know, sort of.
And so this might be like a legal gray area, but. So I'm not too familiar with copyright, but I've done some research and I know about like when it's allowed to be used and whatnot. But the rights expired on the 1st, right, or at midnight on December 31st, whatever, however you want to say. The movie looks like it was already done by then. Is that a legal gray area for you guys? Are you
no? Copyright is concerned is publishing. You know, so if you could be working on a movie for 10 years, but as long as you don't release it, nobody can go, oh, well, you started working on this clearly before yesterday.
And anyone can make any movie but anything if they want to play it for their friends. I mean, no one can stop you from doing that, right? It's when you're getting actually paid for it. That's when it becomes legal.
Gotcha. Thanks for the clarification. That was a burning question that some of my staff had, and also that I saw some people talk about it online, saying that, oh, the movie. I think there was like one tweet that kind of went semi-viral that was like, the movie's been made. I think Disney has the grounds to sue. And that leads to my next question. Yeah, that
person was dumb. And the fact that went viral scares me. To be really honest.
Jamie, that might mean that there are dumb people on the internet.
No,
you know that. No, there aren't.
No way.
I'm telling you, they are.
There was a filter for that.
No.
Have you guys heard from Disney? Has Disney sent reached out?
They haven't sent anything, but they said that a Disney spokesperson commented the other day going, yes, I mean, you know, Steamboat Willie, sort of, in response to our trailer, they told NBC News that they go, yes, well, okay, this is one iteration of the character. You're allowed to use Steamboat Willie version of Mickey Mouse, but Disney will be protecting latter versions of Mickey Mouse, and indeed Mickey Mouse will be involved in the theme parks and in their ongoing business. But they kind of acknowledged that. Then bear in mind, Disney are never going to endorse our film, but a bit like Winnie the Pooh that you were talking about earlier, they're probably just going to, let us play in the public domain, which we're allowed to. And
as long as we stay within the guidelines.
Yeah.
We consulted many lawyers on this. We do not want to offend Disney in any way. This is a parody version of the 1928 Steamboat Willie. We're doing everything like exactly the way that it should be done, and there shouldn't be any problem because of that.
And we should say as well, we're actually big fans of Disney. We love all Disney stuff. We're not just sort of saying that. It's like, this is one
of my first memories in life. I was 6 years old at a family trip in Disneyland in Florida. We watch everything. Fantasia is one of my favorite movies of all time. We love Disney. Anything they make. I mean, they can make Indiana Jones 28. We'd be first in line to see it.
Yeah. So it's not that people are always looking for this sort of, are you trying to get revenge against Disney or something like that? And there's no hate there at all. So it's a total admiration. And plus, we're continued. Whatever they do next, we'll be in line to see anyway.
And I've been saying this too, that like if Disney's listening, I will personally direct 3 Marvel movies for free if they don't sue us. So
he also offered a Pixar movie
and 1 Pixar movie,
and I will be in all of them.
He's gonna play a tin can in the Pixar movie.
Yes. Can I have any lines?
No.
Can't tell it.
That's great. Just a couple more questions before we wrap up here. What can you tell us about the movie? I mean, it looks pretty straightforward from the trailer. People trapped.
I think if you've seen the trailer more than once, I think you got everything you need to know.
Okay, so there's no twists or turns. We shouldn't expect any other recently public domain characters to appear within.
I've got some breaking news for you here. It isn't Shakespeare. So there's no there wasn't a writers' room assembled for 6 months to come up with story. Me and Jamie may have come up with the story over a bottle of vodka. You know, like it's if you've seen the trailer, you know what it is.
Yes.
But not only that too, I should say that it is more than just the trailer. Like, I guess our approach, we make these small independent horror movies. We made 5 movies last year. This is one of 5 movies that we had made. That we try to inject humor into them. The big thing that we like to do is, you know, because we don't have $100 million to make these, that we want people that watch them to actually, you know, have fun along the way, maybe have a couple laughs along the way. And there are twists and turns. The story's not a straight arrow. You're not going to know what's going to happen. I can absolutely positively, no one has no idea how this is going to end. I can 1,000%. Nobody has any idea how it's going to end and what doors it can open up for future projects.
I don't know if you're saying that ironically, because there's that one character that's like, oh, he said, I'll be back. If this was a movie, he'd be dead. So is that ironic, or are you really?
You'll have to see the movie.
And we can't possibly tell you if he died, because he does. Oh, damn it.
Simon,
I'm sorry. It's a lot of pressure when we're doing these things.
And
pull yourself together, man.
So Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey is now streaming on Peacock. It got a lot, as we spoke about, it generated a lot of buzz, got a lot of interest. Has anybody reached out to you? I know you said you're independent, and Simon even told me that you guys are handling all press on your own. Have you heard from like bigger companies interested in helping you market this thing? And find, like,
on January 3rd or maybe 2nd, the phone rang off the hook. Everybody
it's still ringing. It's still ringing. So
everybody wanted to see it. So you know when people go, well, is there a need for this? Is there a demand for this? Like absolutely. From the feedback, we haven't stopped doing these things for 2 days, man.
Together, I think last time that we looked, it's over 20 million views for the trailer online.
Yeah, it's insane, and I cannot wish you guys enough luck with this project. One final question: release date. I heard through the grapevine potentially March, but with all the buzz, are you guys planning on like building up more to it? Or you guys want to do reshoots and add more to it? What's the status?
Movie's done. So it was going to be the first week of March, although the exact date was TBC. However, with the buzz that we've got, because the movie is complete, they are probably going to pull it forward. But we're going to remain tight-lipped because we're told not to say anything until the distributors tell us. We're just indie filmmakers, mate. They tell us when they're releasing it.
The distribution gods will tell us exactly when, and we expect to know soon.
And where can people follow you guys for updates? Because like I said, I had to do some serious digging to find Simon online. Is there like an official Twitter account or anything?
There is. There's an official Instagram. It's Mickey's Mousetrap.
Gotcha.
Just do that. There's an official film account, which has just got the poster, but the announcements are coming. So follow us there. We'll insert a link here. And that's for you to do that magic layer. Okay.
And anything else that you guys want to plug? Anything non-Mickey Mouse Trap related that you guys want to promote?
Sure. Yeah,
sure.
We released De-Influencer 1 last year. We have De-Influencer 2 is on the way this year too as well. We have What Lurks Beneath, which is a submarine horror movie that's also going to be coming out this year. Don't have release dates for them too, but all that is coming.
Awesome. And Simon, I know you did Fubar, right, with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
That's right. Yeah.
He won't stop talking about it.
I won't stop talking about it.
You know, the other day when I was talking to Ernie, like nonstop.
He's a funny one, is AS, which is what I call it. I don't talk. No, I did Fubar and The Witcher season 3. I haven't told Jamie about that in about 20 minutes.
This is news to me. I've not heard this once. What about? Is there anyone else?
Yeah, I did something with Bruce Willis.
Oh, that's it. That's right. I guess I remember you saying something about that.
I mentioned it in passing. There's nothing wrong with self-promoting.
He starts every phone call with that, by the way.
No, guys. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for carving this time out of your day to speak to me. Really do appreciate it. Let's keep in touch because I do want to see the movie when it comes out. And I would love to review it for the site and maybe follow up. We can talk more about it or what some of the other reactions that happen between now and then. But thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
We'll tell you. You'll be the first to know. I've said that to 24 other people today.
That was in the lobby.
Guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of the day.
Thank you, mate. Cheers. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.